Hi Virgo, thanks for watching. This is a spiritual horoscope, so please take what resonates and release the rest. We'll get started with some runes and then we'll clarify with some cards. So let's jump in. Oops. All right, well that was easy. Let's take a look at this one. All right, so you've got the one that's about prosperity. So let's take a look at what that means for you. That just fell right out of there. So let's figure out why that did. What does the universe want to bring in for Virgo? All right, so to start things off, we've got Birkenau. No, sorry, not Birkenau. This is Dagas. So Dagas is about a breakthrough. So it feels like you're so close to having like everything that you want here with this prosperity rune. And Dagas represents a breakthrough. So it's so close you can taste it, but it seems like there's still work that needs to do, still things that you need to look into before it really settles down. And you've got Ingus. So Ingus, the way I want to explain it here, it's that you really need to do the homework. So Ingus is usually about like fertility, but depending on the energy that comes in, I'll explain it as like, think of it as like taking care of a baby. You really need to put in the time and really take care of them. And so this is what I want to say here. If you really want that prosperity, you really want that, it's like financial security, you need to do the homework. You need to really pay attention to the details. And that's what Ingus is showing here, is that you really need to make sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and really look at the details, and that's how you'll get to that prosperity. And it seems like you're close, but there's more work that needs to do. There's more investigating. It's like, it's really financial related, that you're looking at funds. Maybe you're changing like a financial advisor, or you're getting one, but it's something you're doing the right steps, but there's still a few steps left to get to that point that you feel a lot more secure financially, but you need to put in the work, is what they're saying here with Ingus. And you've got Manas. So Manas is about like looking inward. So trust your gut is what I want to say here, because with finances, like, you don't ever want to lose money, right? So it's you, when something doesn't feel right, trust your gut, because it's the universe trying to tell you something. And don't be pushed into any situations that you really don't feel comfortable with. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And if something doesn't feel right, I know I'm repeating myself, but please trust it. And you'll see how things will fall together. Like, it may take some time until you really reap the rewards, but at least like you will have done the work, and now you just need to, you can sit back and relax. But there's still some steps that need to happen, and you really need to take a look at it. It's crazy. Like, you need to look, like, it's like there's an investment risk profile to really see like what your risk tolerance is at, and you really need to pay attention to that, and really answer all those questions honestly, because that will help you pick all the right funds and everything that you need. And now you've got Awaz, and Awaz is about movement. So it's like, once you've done all the homework, now you just need to watch as things move. Like, things will move up, like that arrow on all your charts is going to be creeping up, but you can sit back and relax. But you really need to do the homework right now, and make sure you're dealing with someone that you have full confidence in. But even having said that, you need to do your own homework too, and making sure that you're asking the right questions, and you go in equipped, and that there's no blind spots, is what I want to say. So let's go to some cards now. What can we clarify for Virgo? You've got Six of Earth. So what I want to say here, like, usually with tarot cards, I'll usually look at the symbolism in the card versus the actual meaning. But what I want to say here is that things will balance out, in terms of it will take some time, because antlers, each point is like another year So this is where like you can sit back and relax. You'll need to like review them every year or every 6 months. But what they're saying is that like you've done the homework, you've got the plan, and you'll just need to watch over time how things grow. I don't know if you can see that well, but you'll just see over time things will grow, but it will take sometimes. There might be some hiccups because look, I'm just noticing there's like little band-aids. So things might dip, and that's totally normal in the financial industry. But that trust that you've got the right plan, you did the right homework, and trust that over time things will keep growing as these antlers are. Let's keep going. What else can we get through Virgo? You've got the moon. So with the moon, that I want to say things will fall into its place when it's the right time. But it's like once you've done that, once you've done your plan, it's like a new cycle starts, because now you can just, it feels like it's been looming over your head for a while, and now you're doing the homework, you're getting it done, and then you can just, the next cycle is that you can just sit back and relax and watch it. Like it looks like she's overlooking something. And so that's what you'll be able to do, is just look over as things rise. And you've got the 5 of water. And look, I'm being really drawn to the pearls right now. And if you think of pearls, like they can be very expensive. So what I want to say here, even when you make a profit, is don't spend things, like don't make any rash decisions and do like splurge on something and you might regret it later. So this is where like take your time before you make any sort of big purchase, is what I want to say here with the pearls. You really need to think of everything. Look, it looks like she's kind of thinking. So you really need to like we said here, how you need to reflect and make sure you're doing the right things for your situation. And that's what the card is saying here too. You really need to make sure you're asking the right questions, and you're doing like your own homework and listening to your gut. But even when it comes to the purchases, after you've made some profits, is sleep on it. Think about it. Do you really need it? And then it's like once you've rationalized it, then go ahead, but you need to really decide if that's the right move for you. And you've got the King of Water. So what I want to say here, with a royalty card as the king, or if it's the queen, or those types of things, is that you'll be the master of your element. You've got this covered. Once you finalize this plan, you'll have what you've been meaning to get. And look, there's pearls again. So look, so you really need to make sure that you're making decisions for the right reasons, and not making any spur of the moment decisions, and not thinking of all the consequences of them, is what I want to say here too. But you will be the master of your own element. All right, this is what I have for you at this time. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.